All right, how's it going, Nowhere crew? Welcome back to the channel. Now today we're checking out this abandoned 2004 mansion. This is unbelievable because this house is what, 20-ish years old, and it's going to be knocked down. They're gonna be putting in some huge industrial thing here. I'm not 100% sure what, but this house is gonna be knocked down very soon. So without further ado, I'm gonna show you guys the outside, then we're gonna head on inside. So let's go. All right, guys, so as you can see, the front of this property is super overgrown, but we have this very nice raised bungalow here. Now, we have a 3-car garage, nice stone facade on this one. And this house, there's literally nothing wrong with it. It is in fantastic shape, and it is just going to be knocked down because they want the space. Now, at one point, obviously, we'd have had pretty nice gardens here. We have very nice trees. We even have some nice trees here. And if you walk up to the front porch here, that leads you to the front of the house. Very nice front entranceway here. Could have had a couple chairs. And, you know, when this was built, probably a lot of farmland that you'd look at instead of just bush and shrub and stuff. Yeah, this is a gorgeous house though. It's big wall sconces. It's a shame. Somebody would probably really enjoy this house, but that's not the case anymore. It's simply going to be exterminated. So the driveway continues to the back because it has, I'm going to guess it's a shop. So I'll show you guys that when we get there. And just to show you guys that I'm not joking around, here's the electrical meter, the hydro meter. It's gone. And you can just see the entire house is overgrown on this side. Like, that's just nuts to see. Now, obviously this was an extension at some point in the house's life. This looks like it would have been a sunroom potentially. Doesn't look like they ever finished it though. But when you back up, you can actually see the scale of this place. It is massive, this home. It's deceiving from the front because you can't see all of its lovely angles, but yeah, this was quite a large home. So yeah, this is what I believe would have been potentially a sunroom right here. But it's missing some windows, obviously. Would have been a nice place to just kind of enjoy being outside without having to fully commit. The only real issue that this house has is some smashed out windows. That's obviously from people trying to get inside, which is a shame. But, you know, it happens. And then we have this one big smashed out window here. All right, let's go to the shop next. Now, this is something very cool to me. You can see that this is a continuation of the driveway. And we have this massive shop here, which I love. So I don't know if they're working on their own cars or maybe they're working on other people's cars, but they were doing stuff. So this side looks like it's locked. I don't think we're getting in there, unfortunately. So we might only see half of this. Or we might see none of it, I don't know yet. Well, this part's open. They had hay in here. I wonder if they had some livestock in here. Fortunately, can't get into the main part of the shop area, which sucks. Let me turn the lights off. Maybe you guys can see through. It's just empty. So that door just leads into the shop. So I guess we're not going to see inside of there, but too bad, eh? Would have been cool to see. Yeah, it stinks in here. This looks like it would have been maybe a little room to grow, or it would have been a room just for storage. But you can see the property and those little blue poles. You may or may not see it. It's like right there. That's a water testing post to see if the soil and the ground's okay so that they can actually start work on this place. But yeah, all this farmland, it's gonna be gone. And you can see construction happening over there. It's just a matter of time till this is gone. But we're gonna go head on back toward the house and then we're gonna go check that out. So I'll see you when we're inside. All right, guys, so we're starting at the front foyer of this house. Pretty crazy to think that this house was built in 2004 and it's already on the demolition list. That's just insane to me because this is actually quite a nice house. This is very similar to like a house that you had a pretty well-off friend and like their house was quite nice, but they weren't like rich, but they definitely had money. This is their house basically. Man, look at this chandelier here over the staircase. So this is a raised bungalow on a nice piece of property. It's being demolished to make way for something new. I'm not going to specify because that would make it kind of easy to find where this house is. But this is very modern in comparison to a lot of the houses that we explore. Quite a modern door with the windows here. And it's very open, this house. It's not claustrophobic at all. I like that it has very big windows though. And as you guys saw from walking around outside, it's on quite a nice piece of property, but there is construction happening all around. So the power's cut, water's cut. So I'm sure this house is going to be demolished in the very near future. I like the ceiling rose around the light there. It's pretty nice. It's kind of weird. This is like the color that my house is inside, so it feels like home, and the tiles are very similar. Ours is just much smaller originally when the house was built. But huge doorways. Very tall ceilings in here too. Whoa, that is a creaky floor. You think it'd be a bit better for being new. Another huge chandelier here. I'm gonna guess this was the dining room, potentially. I believe this is hardwood in here. It's not vinyl flooring. It's got some nice crown molding. It's just crazy that a house this nice, like this is move-in ready. There's no questioning that. There's really nothing wrong with this house. For it to already be on the demolition list is just insane. Hopefully they got paid a ton of money. Okay, so I guess we'll go to the kitchen here first. Yeah, very modern. Probably original to the day it was built, not that it was built that long ago. We're only at, what, 19 years old, this house, if it was 2004. Oh, it kind of stinks. Whoever owned this, though, definitely had a decent amount of money. Like, this is a pretty nice kitchen and a pretty big house for a 2000s house. On the good list, Isabella, Carlos, mom and dad. And then the bad list, the dog. Nice countertops, probably quartz. I can imagine that they didn't leave anything behind in the cabinets, so we're not going to bother opening a ton of them. I always like when they have this built-in hood. Matches the cabinets with a little design. Makes it feel that much more luxurious. Tons of space though, lots of storage. It's a nice island too. What's interesting in the ceiling rows, I don't know if you can see it, but there's like fruits and vegetables and stuff in the design. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Yeah, this is a nice home. Probably would have had the kitchen table right in here. Give you a look at the kitchen from this side too. Give you a real impact of how big it is. Okay, so continue this room. It's got that same ceiling rows with the fruits and vegetables on it. This is nice though. This leads outside. This is a little back balcony. You can see over there in the distance, all that dust is all construction. But this is on a huge piece of property, this house. And that's the garage we saw at the starting, the detached garage. So yeah, probably the main eating area, just off the kitchen there. And this was probably the family room. It is a raised bungalow, so all the bedrooms are probably going to be to one side of the house and on the main floor, and then the basement's just going to be extra bedrooms and potentially more entertaining space. It's been a while since I've been in a house this new. It's very interesting to see. Would you guys knock this down, or would you just live in it and refuse to sell? That's the question. I'd imagine that they got paid probably double or triple the value of what this house actually is worth. So we got tile and hardwood. And yeah, like I said, looks like all the bedrooms are on the right side of the house here. Main floor washroom right here. Quite nice, actually. The thing with this house too is, guys, that you don't get through the camera, is that it smells like fresh laundry in here still. And this house has probably only been abandoned, I believe, like I said in the starting of the video, only about 2 or 3 months. So this house really hasn't had time to get moldy or anything like that. Lots of stuff they could salvage though. Countertops, I mean, even the toilets, the sinks, the mirrors, the light fixtures, crown molding as well, doors. It's still all good stuff. Pretty big coat closet here in the hallway. It's got one bedroom here, probably a kid's bedroom. Looks like all the bedrooms are hardwood. Even all the hardware and stuff's pretty new. Just another closet. Another bedroom here. All the rooms in this house, very tall ceilings. Makes the house feel bigger than it actually is. Probably about like 12-foot ceilings. And these massive windows help a lot too. They let in a lot of natural light. Makes the rooms feel bigger, in my opinion at least. Just another closet. And pretty nice moldings around all the ceilings here in each room. Oh, we have another bathroom. This one actually has a bathtub and a shower. Wonder if the master doesn't have its own ensuite. Maybe this is its ensuite. Guess we'll find out. This countertop kind of looks 90s. I think you'd see that more in a 90s house than like a 2000s home. And all the washrooms are tiled. Very similar mirrors throughout too. It's interesting to put the nice crown molding in the washrooms too. This is some nice toilet paper. Charmin. Oh, it's that toilet paper that rips wavy. I've never seen that. Only in the commercials. It's out of my price range. All right, so this is gonna be the primary suite, 100%. Beautiful, big old windows letting all that light in. You can see out into the backyard. Yeah, this is really nice. Oh, it does have its own ensuite, so there's 3 bathrooms on this level for whatever reason. I like that you can see out into the property. It's always nice to see. Again, we have nice hardwood floors, and then we have a walk-in closet, obviously. Kind of surprised that they have their own ensuite when there's basically 2 bathrooms right beside each other. His and her sink, painted pink, that's interesting. It's like a dusty rose light fixture. This looks exactly like the shower that my parents have in their bathroom. Like very, very similar. That's strange. It's kind of weird when it starts to look like your own house. Their bathroom isn't this big though. Again, we got the crown molding in here. It's Brush has definitely seen things. Bathtub, but not a jetted tub. I don't know if jetted tubs started to become less popular in the 2000s. Oh, we got ourselves a bidet, guys. Be sure to get yourself a bidet. That'll change your life, trust me. Yeah, this is, if you like modern homes, this is quite a nice house. And really it needs, what, 0 work to live in? Like, this is a very, very nice home. But we still have the whole basement to check out, so let's head down there, see what we can find. Okay. Very nice banister, very nice railing going down. Probably like an oak staircase. Definitely not cheap. Wow, look at down here. It's huge down here. This is crazy. Basement and kitchen, so I guess maybe they had somebody living down here. Or they just used it as like a prep kitchen. Wow. This is really the only area of the house that has any damage. There's a few broken windows, but past that, there's really nothing going on here that's not fixable. Like, needs a new door. For some reason, somebody smashed that out. It seems weird. That window right there is broken. There's a window over there that's broken, and then there's one outside that I can see is broken as well. Yeah, it's a huge basement though. Yeah, there's another broken window. That's a massive fireplace. Looks like an afterthought though. These like pillars are kind of cool too. Outside almost looks like it was intended to be like an enclosed sunroom at some point, but it's missing doors and walls. It's interesting too that this is tiled around here like this, but there's carpet in the center. Maybe they just had like a couch or something sitting here. Wow, look at the size of this garage. Holy. Look at this, it's massive. Massive 3-car garage. Still smells like tires in here. They're all power doors. That's crazy. This is a pretty nice bike. It's not even in bad shape. And they just abandoned it. Somebody would be happy to ride that around. Yeah, this is crazy. I'd love to have a garage this big. I've been working on cleaning out my garage, be able to fit a car in it. And it's been a pain. So having a garage this large and this tall that you could put stuff on the ceiling to store would be unreal. Everything in here looks brand new. Doesn't really show any signs of age, which is crazy. Yeah, you can see the glass all sprinkled around here. It's pretty obvious that these are abandoned. The grass is super overgrown outside. So, you know, it's only a matter of time until somebody ruins the house, unfortunately. But we've caught it at a point that it's not in bad shape, which is always nice to see. Love this staircase though. Yeah. I'm gonna guess that they're not gonna salvage a damn thing from this house. What danger. These stairs have been temporarily installed. They must be leveled and secured to frame. What is it, not attached? Is that what you're saying? Like 20 years later, the stairs still haven't been screwed down. This just looks like a little, maybe laundry room area. I don't think I've seen a laundry room yet, so maybe it was here. Could have just been storage though. It's just shelving. I don't see any outlets or water pipes, so it could have been like a big pantry or, you know, cold storage or whatever they decided to use it for. Okay, this is the laundry room. Got the electrical, would have had the machines probably somewhere here. Yeah, the dryer would have gone right there. Might be the oldest thing in here, other than me, is this table. It's crazy to think that I'm older than this house, and it's going to be demolished for something. It's going to be something industrial, I believe, being put here. I just, like I said, don't want to specify exactly what, because then it makes it kind of easy to find the house. And I don't want this place getting trashed for no reason. Try our best to keep the houses from being ransacked and vandalized. So if somebody does want to come and salvage stuff, they still can, obviously. So this has 4 washrooms in it. 2 that have showers, no, 3 that have showers, and 1 that's just a toilet and a sink. This one's floor to ceiling tiling. Wow. Please do not flush toilet paper. That seems like a very businessy sign, so maybe they just rented out the basement here. And quite a big shower, actually. All right, that's gonna wrap this one up, guys. All right, Nowhere crew, I hope you guys enjoyed checking out this very modern 2004, I'm gonna just say it's a mansion, but it's crazy to think that this house is going to be knocked down. That's just unbelievable to me. Something so new is just gonna come down to make way for some new industrial thing. It's just a wild one. So if you guys enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button, drop a comment down below. And if you'd like to, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you want to be notified of all the videos, because for some reason the subscribe button doesn't do that on YouTube anymore, be sure to hit that post notification bell as well, so you'll actually be reminded of when the latest and the newest videos come out. But with that, guys, I'm out, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Thank you.